Welcome to the Fuck Your Life Boxing Show. Yeah.
¿Qué pasó, güey? It's your homeboy Quetzalcoatl hitting your ass up with another video. On today's episode, we're going to cover the Andre Berto versus Victor Ortiz fight that took place last night. Victor Ortiz does what he is known best for, as he quits when things get tough for him in the fourth round after being dropped twice by Andre Berto. You could see from the beginning of the fight, Victor Ortiz took a different approach than he did in the first fight between him and Andre Berto. He was fighting very cautious. I think he was scared to get hit with something big. He was probably having flashbacks like in that Rocky movie, Rocky 4, where Rocky was driving down the tunnel and he's seeing Apollo get his ass whooped and him getting fucked up. I think he was probably having those flashbacks of him getting his ass whooped by all those different fighters and was scared to get hit with something big. Now, to Victor Ortiz's credit, he was actually able to get off to a good start when he dropped Andre Berto in that second round with a really nice straight left hand. That, however, would be Victor Ortiz's only highlight in the fight, as Andre Berto was able to collect himself from that knockdown. He got up and in the fourth round was able to drop Victor Ortiz with a vicious fucking uppercut. That shit was nasty and he caught him clean, flush. Victor Ortiz drops like a fucking tree. He gets up. To his credit, after that first knockdown, he was willing to continue. And he starts exchanging with Andre Berto. Probably would have been smarter for him in that moment, since he was still hurt, to go ahead and hold Andre Berto to try and collect himself. But he didn't do that. He ended up getting caught again with, I think, a right hand that dropped his ass up against the ropes. And Victor Ortiz, what he does, like I said, he did what he does best, what he's best known for, and he fucking quits. The referee was right in front of him, counting in his face. He's looking at the referee count. Ortiz is fully aware of what's going on. As you saw when he got up right before the 10 count, or right on the 10 count, I think what he was trying to do in that moment was he was going to let the referee count him out. And he was probably going to say, oh, I got up or whatever. But once he saw that the referee was going to let him keep going, that's when he tried to act like he didn't know where the fuck he was at and didn't respond to the referee, which to me is bullshit. You know what's going on as far as the count. But then when he's asking you if you can continue, when he's letting you continue, now you want to act like you retarded. And that has been the story of Victor Ortiz's entire career. Anytime things have gotten tough for him in a fight, he says, put me on the bench, coach. And he just checks out mentally. He quits. And it's sad to see that shit, because at one point, Golden Boy Promotions was setting him up to be the face of Golden Boy. He was supposed to be in the position where Canelo is right now, but he just was never able to come through when he needed those type of performances to get to that pay-per-view type level. He got his ass whooped by Maidana, quit when he was actually doing well in that fight. And he's had chances after he quit versus Maidana to redeem himself, but time and time again, he goes out like a bitch. And he has skill. He's got the power to be at the top level. He's got decent boxing ability. He's marketable, but he just doesn't have the mental toughness. He does not have the mental state to be successful in boxing. If you're going to do the type of shit that you're doing, quitting, go do some other shit. He was on Dancing with the Stars. Go be a fucking ballerina and quitting that shit. But as far as boxing goes, I don't think that Victor Ortiz is ever going to be at the top level. I think he should just go ahead and call it a day so he doesn't get any more brain damage. And go ahead and see if he can get the job again at Fernando's Tacos. Because he was originally working at Fernando's Tacos, but he ended up quitting because Fernando had assigned him to valet. He was parking cars, but him and Rios were working on the same shift, and he was having problems with Brandon Rios. They kept on beefing and shit. So Victor Ortiz just quit the job. So hopefully, Fernando Vargas can go ahead and rehire his ass. But congratulations to Andre Berto for avenging the very first loss of his career as he defeats Victor Ortiz. Props to Berto for that. But I think that he should be cautious as to who he decides his next opponent is going to be. Because we all know that the 147-pound division is stacked with big names. And I think that those elite fighters at the top level will eat his ass up alive. This was the battle of the bums, and he came out on top. But let me know your thoughts. Who do you think Andre Berto should fight next? What do you think the future of Victor Ortiz is after another disappointing loss? Let me know in the comment section. And as always, if you like this shit, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is your homeboy Quetzalcoatl, signing the fuck on out.